Good morning, my Taurians. Happy Wednesday, right? Happy hump day. I'm not sure. I wanted to say Thursday. It feels like Thursday to me. Yes, welcome. Hello, everybody. I hope you guys are having a fantastic week. We are doing your reading. Now, I know I asked over the weekend because I am a bit bored with my decks, and a beautiful soul, Jessica Wang, put in the comments that she ordered this deck, and when I looked on Amazon, the images, the colors, the images were really speaking to me, and I put that order in and got it right away. Now, it is larger than it's, by the way, you guys are like, what deck is it? It's this deck. And ironically, if you look at my thumbnail, that looks a lot like my thumbnail, and I actually created my thumbnail before I ever laid eyes on this. So yeah, the Enchanted Soul. And I mean, come on, look at these colors. Isn't that amazing? And the best part of this deck, I am a sucker for some gold foil. See that? But I'll say the downside of this deck is it's massive, Some people like that. For me, I like quick. I don't want to have to think about what I'm shuffling. It's, I don't want to think at all when I do these readings. That's probably a lot of times why I have a hard time reaching for words and things, because I'm not in my mind, I'm more in my intuition. And so when you have to start thinking about it, but I am a Virgo, I was gonna say at heart, I am a Virgo, and I am going to like this deck if it kills me. I started with Gemini, I put it away, but we are breaking it out, Taurus. We're gonna do this. We are gonna do this. Just have to get used to new things, and maybe some of you, maybe that's a lesson, trying to get used to new things, because you might like it. Might end up being my favorite deck, Taurus. Anyway, 8 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, Virgo and Sagittarius going on here. So I do feel good energy for you. I feel like, I think things are really looking up. I mean, I think you're on the right path. I think there's stumbling blocks along the way. But for the most part, look at this, 8 of Wands. Yeah, the 9 of Wands again, both Sagittarian. And then an Ace of Cups reverse, 4 of Coins. Maybe you held on to a relationship that really wasn't giving you much back. You let that go, focused on you. And I just think you guys are really on the right track. So I am doing bonus reads. Weird segue on Sunday afternoon. Once again, I am doing those. What else? I was going to say the links are below in the description box, at least for that deck, the Black and Gold. I don't think I have the link for this deck yet. So somebody in the Gemini comment yesterday said, oh, you shuffle it this way. I can try, but I just hate having to think. I hate having to think. And see, we're going to do this, Taurus. We're going to do this. All right, general energy for my Taurians. Wheel of Fortune. 2 cards flew out for you. Wheel of Fortune and what is the Mentor? You see, I'm new to this. Blind faith, guide, religious beliefs, conformity, the Hierophant. That's what they call the Hierophant. Look at that, 2 major arcana, your card and the Wheel of Fortune. They call it the Wheel of Destiny. Yeah, I just feel like you guys are making your own luck these days. You guys are on the right track. I don't know what you're doing. What's influencing the Wheel of Fortune and the Hierophant? What's influencing this for my Taurians? What's influencing this for my Taurians? Wheel of Fortune and the Hierophant. Wheel of Fortune and the Hierophant. What is it? Okay, I'm going to pull this one. It is the Fool reverse. Something just not coming your way. That is beautiful, though. That is your happily ever after. That feels like a fairy tale, doesn't it? And they all lived happily ever after, and it just wasn't coming your way, and you're forced to move on from something. Maybe disappointed, sad, possibly, but you know what? You are so much better for it, Taurus. Sorry, so these 2 are there. This kind of crosses that. All right, what is the reason for the reading? What is the reason for the reading, my Taurians? What is the reason for the reading? What is the reason for the reading? Why are we all here today? Not that. Don't want to pull that. Don't want to pull that. How about that? I'll do this one. Page of Wands. A new beginning. I love the Page of Wands. Anything's possible. It's a blank slate. You can be anybody who you want to be. You're creating yourself. I don't care how old you are. You are redefining yourself. You're creating yourself. Old standards do not apply. You guys, I'm telling you, Taurians are in are in such a great energy, very innovative. It's just a new energy. It's like you've been reborn. What's in the past? What's in the past, my Taurians? What's in the past? I mean, you definitely released from something heavy, but there it is. What is this? What is it? What is it? Yeah, the Five of Wands. Whatever you were holding on to and trying to make work, it was hard. It was hard. A lot of conflict. Could be fighting. This card says it's competition, conflict, fights, battle, challenges, strife, disagreements, and hassle. I mean, does that not sum up a marriage? So, you know, certain days of a marriage. Five of Wands reverse, though. It could be a job too. But it just, and I feel like you held on to it hoping it was going to be how it was in the beginning. If we can just get back to there. If this was a job, a situation for you, Taurus, you were hoping to fall in love with it again. That's what I'm kind of feeling like. I honestly feel like you may have fallen out of something, either if it's a relationship or what you were doing, and you tried so hard to find a new way of looking at it, to fall in love with it, so you don't have to make that ultimate decision of leaving it behind. And so with this, the Fool reverse, I just don't think you found it. And this is why you're moving on. Page of Wands. Some of you could be in a new relationship, but for the most part, I think Taurus is just falling in love with themselves here. And all they can do. What is on Taurian's mind? Your Seven of Pentacles fell out sideways on that. What is on Taurian's mind? I just don't think you want to waste any more time. You realize life is too short. Maybe you guys have been reminded of that, sadly, recently, by losing loved ones. And you realize life's too short to do what you don't want to do, you know? And yeah, you're just reborn. What's on Taurian's mind? What is on the Taurian's mind? What is on the Taurian's mind? What is on the Taurian's mind? This card, the Two of Wands, is sticking out, but I'm not feeling it. I'm feeling whatever this is. The Four of Cups reverse. No longer keeping yourself back and tied to emotional things that really they don't excite you. That's the thing. With that Four of Pentacles reverse that I saw on one of these decks, I can't remember which one, I feel like you were holding on to something that doesn't even make you happy. It just was. That's how it goes. You know, that's what you've been doing. So Four Cups reverse is letting go and no longer staying stuck, the Fool reverse, Four Cups reverse, on something that really wasn't even delivering for you. And I feel like somehow, Taurus, this was tied to other people, tied to what people would think of you if you decide to be quote unquote selfish and think of yourself, which that should never be selfish. That should be a priority always, because if you're good to yourself and you are in a very good place, you would be the best spouse, the best parent, the best friend, the best worker anyone could ever have, because you're internally happy. Now you are abundant in energy, abundant in love, abundant in finances, that you could help other people. You know, you're in a better place. If you are operating out of a place where your cups are empty and somebody comes along, that's when you start getting snappy with people, because you are running on empty and you don't have anything to give, and yet you feel like you have to give. So it's pulling yourself away and collecting yourself and putting yourself back on the right path is so important. Self-healing, nurturing, it's so important. All right, my Taurians, what's in the near future? What's in the near future? What is in the near future for my beautiful Taurians? What is in the future for my beautiful Taurians? What is it? What is it? What is it? Okay. Oh, we're taking this one, sorry. The Empress, that's your card. Taurus, you have the Empress and the Hierophant next to each other. Both of your major arcana. The Empress, that's right. You're all four queens over here. I love it. Male or female, queens to me. I don't know if anybody else agrees, but you know what? Look at the queen. The queen is backing me up like a pip. I'm Gladys, and this is the pip right here. The queens are the most important people in tarot. Yeah, I said it. I know you're the King of Pentacles, but I said it. I'm not taking it back. The queens are what makes it happen. They do. The Knights are the energy. The Queens get clear. This is what needs to get done. We're doing this. No more procrastination. It's work. It's like the ants. It's the ants of the tarot. They're build, 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 build. The Kings the Kings can sit back and say, yeah, that's mine. That's mine. No, the Queens, man, they're the worker bees of the tarot deck. So what this is you're all 4 Queens right now. Whatever this is you really, 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 really want, you're not stopping until you get it. Hierophant, this is maybe you, this is beyond just being a manager at a job. This is to be about going, you are becoming someone, even if you were before, but you're really at the next level, maybe with more people. You're becoming someone people can really look up to. You're inspiring people. You're inspiring people by your story, by your actions. The Wheel of Fortune of how this Taurus took themselves out of, running on 2 pennies a week and turning it into maybe thousands, or you know what I mean? It's really amazing. Whatever this is you're working on, this is something that I feel like people would talk about. And why? You better think this one, Queen of Swords. It's because she came out within yourself. This is everybody has a Queen of Swords, but a lot of times we keep it hidden because we're worried about what people think. We're worried about if they judge us. Oh my gosh. This is someone who just says, you know what? If you don't treat me right, you need to go. This is someone who knows how to say no and probably says it quite often. Queen of Swords comes out. That's your security system. Your personal security system's out, so your Queen of Cups can do what she loves. And I want to reiterate, everybody has female and masculine energies. This is about your feminine energy being able to do what it needs to do to make you happy. I think your female energy has been put away, so your masculine energy has just been doing what it has to do. Even for you women out there, your masculine energy has been putting that time in, cleaning that house. Why did I go right to cleaning house and women? I didn't mean to go right there, but you're paying the bills, taking the kids. But what is not left over for you is anything with your feminine energy, something that's going to make you happy, something that's yours, something you can grow. This is your birthing this. This is something creation you're bringing into this world. And I mean, this isn't humans I'm talking about. This is your own dreams. This is the soul's mission, your purpose. And if you're not on this path, and if you're still back here thinking, let me get through this year and see how next year works. I feel like eventually this is going to be that Taurus is reading. Some of the Taurians I'm reading for could still be back here in the Five of Wands, trying to make a Five of Wands work. Some of you are in transition in between, but man, this is some great energy. It really is. All right, no wonder we have a Nine of Pentacles over here. Oop, did I just put my sweater in some tea? Spilling the tea here. All right. So for Taurus, we have the Mentor and we have the Wheel of Fortune. It's influenced by the Fool reverse. No longer being afraid to go for what. This is your birthright. You are the King of Pentacles. You know what this is? We are seeing the King of Pentacles being created. That's amazing. That's like being able to live long enough to see a star be created, out in the universe. To sit there and watch from the beginning and how what it entails, all the lessons, all the hard work, all the pain, all the conformations. Is that the word? Conformations. It's to become who you are today took a lot of growth, and growth is usually painful. There's a lot of sadness. There's a lot of uncomfortability, but just like a diamond or a piece of gold, it has to be tortured to become the beautiful object that people wear on their bodies. What that goes through is a lot of pressure, a lot of heat, people chiseling away at the rough edges, and that's what I feel. I feel like life has been chiseling you up and putting the pressure on to become who you were always meant to be. All right, the Mentor, the Wheel of Fortune, Fool reverse. What is that? The Mentor, the Wheel of Fortune, influenced by the Fool reverse. There we go. And they were sideways, but Page of Swords and Two of Swords. No more of this, okay? No more of this. Page of Swords, Two of Swords. I feel like you've done enough research. Page of Swords is literally the smartest tool in the tarot deck. This is somebody who can figure anything out or find the answers. I'm sorry, let me turn off the light because you can see it better. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Over here. I think over here. So Page of Swords, Two of Swords. 1, 2 over here. Oh, we're missing the Ace of Swords. But the Two of Swords is in between. Where this in between energy was probably in between these cards. Leaving this behind, but still maybe afraid to adopt this energy, some of you. The Two of Swords is in that meditation, in am I ready? Do I have enough? Is this now? It can honestly, for me, be a card of procrastination, because that is a card of healing. But sometimes, let me turn this back on. Sometimes healing can get way too comfortable, and that leads into procrastination. And we can convince ourselves that we just need to learn a little more. But what I feel like is this. I feel like you're seeing other people do what you really dream to do. And then that kind of makes you uncomfortable, because you feel, well, did I lose my chance? Am I too old? And you know, this is the funny thing, is everybody kind of, I think, goes through this. Even a 22-year-old can see their friends doing it, quote unquote, right, by graduating at 4 years and putting themselves through in their law school, and they'll be like, oh, I lost my chance. Now, you tell that to someone who's like 55 or 60, and they would laugh at you. You're like, you're 22, you have your life in front of you. But when you're in that moment, it doesn't matter what how other people deem that. You do feel like you've missed the boat, no matter how, at any age. And what I'm going to say is this: you have not. And I don't care how old you are not. You can go and Google right now many, 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 many stories of people finding wild success in their 50s and 60s. People who you know today, you wouldn't have known when they were 30. I believe, and I say this a lot, and you think I'd look this up myself, but I believe Morgan Freeman, what was he, 48, 40s when he got into acting? And that's hard to believe, isn't it? I could be making that up, but I'm pretty sure he was. So there's so many people that they have this, I wouldn't call 40s late in life, but you know, people just didn't stumble upon it early in life. But the chances are, if you did, you would have changed anyway. So that's the thing. Purpose, your soul's purpose constantly changes. So let's just say you went to law school. A lot of lawyers completely are ready to give that completely up in their 30s. Not all, but many that I know, they want to be chefs, or they want to do this, or, you know, it's grueling. So yeah, your purpose constantly changes. It's time to change with it. And the Fool reverse is a fear of change here. So it's no more looking. It's time to get into action mode, which I feel like the wheel, 2 major arcana here, are pushing you off the cliff. The Wheel of Fortune is literally turning to make this upright. Finding that courage, that fearless leader that you are. What do they call the Fool? Innocence, freedom, new adventure, leap of faith, wonder, and naivete. I will take that leap of faith. I like that. You got to take that leap of faith, because sometimes you jump into something really wonderful, Taurus. All right, what is this Page of Wands reason for the reading? Page of Wands. Isn't that an amazing card? I love it because it feels like the sun. It feels like finally you're in the sun days. Dark days are over. Page of Wands, reason for the reading. Here we go. Yeah, Hangman reverse, Piscean energy. There's our trusty Queen of Swords and the Star card. And look at, what did I just say? I'm telling you, the tarot cards are my pips. I'm glad it's over here. I'm leaving on a midnight train to... Okay, I can't sing. Moon, this is the dark days you're leaving behind, right? Why? Queen of Swords, and says, I can't do this one more effing day. That's what she said. I can't. This is the little voice inside you saying, I can't watch you put yourself on hold anymore. I'm going to get up and I have to take control of this ship. And I feel like the Queen of Swords within yourself, there she is, both times, is saying, no more. I can't stand to watch you do this anymore. You have got to get on this path. And I feel whatever that internal energy that's kind of been holding you back, it's like a floodgate now coming open. You're now freeing yourself from old paradigms, from old standards, from old ways of being. Yeah, the Hangman reverse. Freeing yourself, getting that perspective to say, if I don't do this now, it's never going to happen. And that's where you go from the wish fulfillment. What did I say? Like star being born. Some of you, I might be reading for a star being, we're watching a star being born. Yeah, wish fulfillment right here. So the moon over here, the star over here. You got the moon and the stars. 2 of Cups in between, Ace of Cups reverse, and the 3 of Wands. I don't want to get into past energy, but because it's here, I feel like this is where you're headed. To find new love, you have to admit love. Before you find it, you have to have it within. And to have it within is to completely let go of where you've been. It's also to completely let go of old standards and old beliefs about ourselves that I try and I try and I try, but then next year it's the same old story. Yeah, because you're still holding on to an old standard. Hold on to an old standard. Don't expect anything to change, because I think Tony Robbins said, I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna really not paraphrase this well, but he said the strongest force in history is when we believe who we are. You cannot change it. If you really believe you can't change, you will not change. No matter what you want, it's your belief system that needs to really get worked on. So for this to come in, you have to feel it. You have to be ready. You have to be open to it. And that starts with being connected to yourself. That starts about living in joy and living in happiness, being appreciative for everything you have in your life, and no longer putting that energy into what you don't have or what you will never be. So what I like about this is, yes, you have new love coming in, but that's not even the main thing. But this is all I'll talk about the past, and the past does wait. 3 of Wands, Ace of Cups reverse. That's all Justice reverse. It feels like it's an ex-spouse, to be honest. 7 of Pentacles. A lot of waiting energy with that one. Okay. What is the 5 of Wands reverse in the past for my Taurians? 5 of Wands, Leo energy. 5 of Wands reverse in the past. Ending the conflict, taking yourself out of the fight, because there was nothing to win anymore, because that 4 of Cups reverse is up there. All you would win is apathy. I just think you just need something more, want something more, and you walked away. 8 of Cups, walking away from the struggle and the strife. What is the 4 of Cups reverse? Cancerian energy on Taurus's mind. 4 of Cups reverse on Taurian's mind. 4 of Cups reverse. And the Queen of Cups. Exactly. I love this reading. I love this reading. 4 of Cups. I keep remembering I saw the 4 of Pentacles. That's why. 4. You have a lot of 4s. What you're releasing, this hangman, he makes the number 4 with his legs. What you're releasing is an old structure. An old place you may even have called home, an old foundation, an old relationship, an old job. Something that brought you some type of stability. You are releasing that stability. What's coming in is a new stability. That stability didn't really give you any kind of emotional need. I feel like it's almost like a fake. You were faking it for the people around you, and you just can't do that anymore. So I feel like you're pulling yourself up, and look at this, Queen of Cups, filling your cup. And you know what? The next relationship you get into, the next friendship that comes your way, the next job, it's got to be really worth it for you to sit there and give your time to. The Queen of Cups has this massive chalice on her lap. It's not because she likes holding massive chalices. It's because she prizes realness. She prizes emotions. She prizes feelings. She really, really appreciates real people. And she's not going to be dealing with empty cups and empty promises. That's just not her bag of tricks. And for her to open that chalice and pull out some love and give it out, she has to deem you worthy to be in her energy. So what I'm trying to say is the next relationship you're going into, they have to really be worth you for you to sit there and even dabble in it. You're just not playing around with empty and shallow and low vibrational energies anymore. And that is even within friendships too. I just think you're very focused on your path. I think you're filling up your own cup, but I think you're also guarding your cup, like she's guarding that chalice on her lap. What is the Empress here in the near future? And let me see if it shows it here. If you go, it might not be far behind. Judgment reverse, Ace of Cups reverse. Gosh, this past energy is just like blah, blah, blah. It's like screaming from the bottom of my deck. Ace of Cups reverse, Judgment reverse, 9 of Swords upright. This person does not want to move on, Taurus. What'd you leave behind? 4 of Pentacles reverse. I really want to find the Empress card. Some of you who watch tarot all the time probably know it. There she is. Thank goodness she is right there. Okay, so near future. This is very, very important. So the Empress here is able to do what she really needs to do because all her queens are working. They're out. They're upright. They're all working in unison. All the energies within yourself are solidifying. That's the 2 of Cups. You are now whole. You're healing all these little parts of yourself because you have the Star, the 2 of Cups, a lot of healing energy. So if you notice the Empress, let me turn off the light once again. See the Empress, see her heart she sits on right here? Do you see it right there? See her heart? Yeah, she had 3 of Swords in that heart at one point. And when she healed that heart, she guards her heart. I always think of the Empress. Different readings I can really draw from a certain queen because she has all 4 queens. With this, I'm feeling the Queen of Cups, maybe because she's out already. Sometimes I feel the Queen of Wands a lot on the Empress because of the confidence and not chasing after energies that really aren't giving much to you. In this case, I feel like this Empress had to heal her heart or his heart, right? Because like I said, men can definitely emit that Empress energy. This Empress had to heal their heart. That's what the Queen of Cups on your mind is doing. Healing what people didn't. You could have been in an empty marriage, or this could have even been through family. Trying to get your needs met in empty sources. People who can't even really meet their own needs, and then you keep overdoing it, hoping to get a little back. Yeah, that doesn't cut it anymore. So I feel like you've been healing yourself on your mind. Near future, I think you're going to guard your heart. And I don't think you're going to guard it from the right person, but you're definitely guarding it from the people like you're leaving behind. I just don't think you're going. Yeah, you're just not desperate. Not that you ever were, but you're definitely in this energy not ever going to be desperate enough to drink poison. You're never going to be that thirsty to drink poison, right? That's the same thing. People can be toxic and poisonous. And I just think that you're on such a strong path. And whoever gets this Empress is that got to be probably an Emperor. So let's see. Give me another card. Empress. Well, the Empress was here. Okay. She didn't come out naturally. All right. The Empress in the near future. Not the second time. Maybe she will. What's the Empress in the near future? That's all about expansion, where once you were afraid to move on, this you can't get enough of. It's amazing. This is at the very beginning. And I feel like this energy is actually coming on quick. So if this is a business idea, this business idea you've been researching with this Page of Swords, it's in this Page of Wands, it's going to expand in your life pretty quick because I feel like this is where your focus is. What is this Empress energy in the near future? What is this Empress energy in the near future? Empress energy in the near future. And that's 10 of Cups. Happiness within. Some of you could be single parents. Some of you, I have to say it, I was thinking it, and some of you might become a single parent. Some of you might choose to be a single parent, saying, I don't want to put my life on hold. This is all about, I was in a relationship and they didn't want kids, and I'm at that certain age and I want to have kids, and I might have to be a single parent. I just got that for somebody out there. But the 10 of Cups and the Empress, because Empress could be also birthing, of course, humans. But I do feel like whatever this is, if this is a business idea, let me just say you are so strongly on the right path because it's going to better your family. You're doing this not just for you, Taurus, but for the people who really have your back. And what did I say? The sun, you're out of the dark days. Taurus finally got their rainbow. See their rainbow? No, you can't because it's gold. But traditionally, it's a rainbow in those 10 of Cups. The clouds have parted. The rain has gone away. You persevered. You pushed through. And now you got your rainbow. You only get rainbows after some rain, right? And I feel like Taurians have been in rain. You've been in the monsoon season for quite some time. So I'm glad it's drying up here. What is the Empress and the 10 of Cups in the near future? Empress and the 10 of Cups in the near future. Empress and the 10 of Cups. I'll tell you though, the new love is definitely all over this reading. It is definitely, but I don't feel like it's the main thing. I think the main thing is you are allowing a change to happen, and therefore you're changing. And because you're changing, your heart's changing and you're growing, and that's where that new love is attached. The Empress and the 10 of Cups. What is this? And the 6 of Pentacles reverse. That is your Queen of Cups right there, and your Empress. An Empress doesn't chase people. The Empress doesn't accept breadcrumbs. The Empress doesn't accept, yeah, I want to do this for you, and then nothing happens. No, a 6 of Pentacles reverse. You're just not given to people who don't give to you anymore. You are reserving your energy. You're reserving your heart. You're reserving your time. An Empress, yeah, and that is a powerful energy. So it's very confident. You're about yourself, you're expanding your life, you're focusing on your goals, your dreams, and whoever has your heart, Taurus, they're going to support you. And I have a feeling whoever this will be, they'll probably, maybe you two would be like business partners down the line. That's just for somebody out there. So if whatever you're doing, whoever you're going to attract, I think would complement your life, enhance your life. They're not going to complete your life, Taurus. You complete your life. Back here, you were trying to complete other people's lives and working with and getting very little back. Up here, you've been working on yourself. You can complete yourself. That's not really, a soulmate isn't here to complete you. A soulmate is to put you on the path so you can complete you. So when the right one comes along, somebody who deserves your cup, they're going to enhance your life. They're going to complement your life. They're going to support you. And that is a true 10 of Cups. All right, my Taurians, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week and weekend. Bonus reads on Sunday. Love you guys. I really do. I do. I have 3 more readings to do today, but if you watch any other signs, I'm probably going to do, I had it all set out in my head, and see, like that, it is already gone. I believe the Queens. I'm going to finish out the Queens. Cancer, Libra, and actually I was going to do Aries tomorrow. Cancer, Libra. There was another sign. If there is another sign, Leo, I'm putting off till tomorrow. So when I ask this, I just want you to know, Leos, I have plans to do for tomorrow. But any other sign, throw it in there. But I wanted to, definitely Cancer, I wanted to do today, and Libra. So if you have another sign there, throw it in there. All right. You guys are like, I'm so confused. I don't blame you. I confuse myself. All right, my dears. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Take care.